First, I am going to explain what the task exactly, what are the things we are going to solve. And the second, I'm going to shut up my mouth and start to type the coding. And at the end, I'm going to explain the structure and the logic about my code. Okay, shall we start? All right. So basically, this challenge is used to test the if-else condition. So we can see the task: given an integer n, perform the following conditional actions. If n is odd, print weird. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 2 to 5, print not weird. If n is even and in the inclusive range of 6 to 20, print weird. If n is even and greater than 20, print not weird. Complete the stop code provided. What is stop? Sorry, I'm just curious. I can't understand the word. Okay, stop the truncate. Meaning. Oh, okay. Anyways, it's just a method or simply stop in the software development is a piece of code used to stand for some other programming functionality. Alright, so okay, fine. Let's continue. So complete the stop code. Okay, that means the default code. What I called in your editor and print whether or not n is weird. All right, and then there are some constraints and some samples. So and then this is the structure of the true and false. This is basically about the if loop, and then first of all, I want to show you something, because see, you can see if you go to Java 7 or even Java 8, there it shows red line of the warning. Yeah, so it is actually doesn't matter, and the problem I think is because of the version problem. And again, I don't know what is exactly the use of this, because in Java 15, even we don't write so even we don't write, most of them is there is going to work. So I think it's probably using it. Okay, fine. So let me shut up and start coding now. Okay, let's run the code. Shows an error. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Actually, the scanner.close is not a problem. The problem is that we haven't defined the class of the scanner. Okay, so here it should be private. Yeah, scanner, and then we create an instance. Just put it into a small letter. Scanner equals to new scanner system dot in, and here very important semicolon. Okay, now let's have a try again. See, it works. Again, it works. Okay, so now I'm going to explain what's the exact structure of the code. Actually, it's very simple. Probably I can use. I just try to use this one to explain. Okay, maybe we can change the color to navy, my favorite. Okay, fine. So here, basically, maybe we can write one axis. So, and then the input of the input integer is n, right? Is n, and then so if n is odd, print weird. And then there are basically two conditions. The first is odd. Yeah, odd. Sorry, it's very inconvenient. I'm using mouse to click here. So, and then second is even. Right. So there are basically two big conditions. So in any language, there's a very great way to define whether it is odd. Just use it to percentage 2, and then it will return the remainder. Yeah, if it's 0, then it means it is odd. It is even number. Otherwise, it means it is odd. So this is the trick here. And then inside, while it is even, we can, and there would be several conditions. So here you can see it shows that if n is even, and the inclusive range of 2 to 5. So under that if loop, we can just write, we can find 2 and 5 here, and 5 here, and then again is 6 to 20. Another region is 6 to 20. Yeah, 20 should be a little bit longer, but we don't have space. I think now it's fine. So this is basically the difference. Yeah, maybe I can change one color to explain. We can take green. So like if n is even, yeah, and then suppose it is in this inclusive range between 2 and 5, then we will print not weird. Yeah, not weird. And then again, suppose it is greater than 20, like in this range. So again, we also print not weird. But in case of it is between 6 to 20 in this inclusive range, 6 to 20. Inclusive means including 6 and 20 themselves. So, and then in this case, it is weird. it is weird. So there are like basically three ranges, and then if you include the odd, then it would be 4. So how can we do that? Here you can see this. We use because it should include 2 itself. So here we write n greater than 2, and then again it should be satisfied less than 5 at the same time, right? But 5 is included, so we remove 1 digit. We put it 6 here. And then we use ampersand to shows the operator of AND, right? So this is basically the first range, shows the output is not weird, and then the second not weird range is basically greater than 20, and it should be greater than 20. So and because the second condition means any one of them satisfied, it will be not weird, right? So this is basically the OR operator. We can use this symbol, these two symbols to stand for OR in Java. And then later, very important here, suppose it is in C or C++, it is printf. In Python, it's just print. But in Java, we should always add system.out. Then only it shows. Otherwise, if there is no system.out, let's see what is happening. See, it shows error because it cannot recognize, right? So just remember system.out.printf. Yeah, that's the difference between Java and C with C and C++ in terms of output. All right, and then what if it is weird? So it is basically in the inclusive range of 6 and 20. 6 and 20 means because it should be including 6 itself. So we put here 5. We can put here 5, and then less than 20 is included, right? So maybe we can see here because 20 itself is included. So then and also it is integer, and then we just plus 1. We write 21 here to show the range, and again it is weird. And then at the end, system.out.printf weird. So this is the case. And also it works on different versions as well. See, here we put the same structure, and like even in Java 7, it also works. And we can try different cases. It is working. And then by the way, here as I mentioned, it shows yellow line, but it doesn't matter. It's just warning. And in Java 8, okay, in Java 8 probably we can try for the same code. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, some error appears. Error. What is this? Solution Java 32. Okay, yeah, don't worry. It's just one extra cauliflower. Okay, it works. Again, it works. But you can. I assume that you have realized the difference. Like here, even we don't have to write scanner.close, and this non code is just the stop code by default, and even without them, it can still run, and is still working and satisfied for all of the test cases. Yeah, so it would be fine. All right, so this is everything regarding this challenge. Thank you so much for your patience to listen my video. And if you know what's the use of this or this, yeah, if you have different opinions, please put on the comment. Otherwise, I think my code is it will be very good. And yeah, see you in my next video. Wish you have a great day.